The city of Hamilton has become the latest Ontario city to declare a state of emergency due to the homelessness crisis, the opioid epidemic, and challenges with mental health. Council passed the motion unanimously on Wednesday. For more on this, we're joined by Hamilton Mayor Andrea Horwath. Thanks for joining us.
My pleasure.
Now, Mayor Horwath, is this a symbolic move, or will this declaration give Council more tools or even funds to address those three issues?
Well, what we're doing is really sounding an alarm bell. And as you mentioned, other municipalities have started to do this as well, because we're all facing the same crisis, and it's a threefold crisis. We have a growing homelessness population in Hamilton. Every month, 80 families get turned away from the family shelter. We've got a growing number of homeless people on our streets, and we have very little capacity to be able to address it. We also, of course, have an opioid crisis. The death rate continues to skyrocket. We have a much higher death rate when it comes to overdose deaths than Ontario as a whole. And then we also have a situation where mental health services are not available for people. And so these three things together are creating a tsunami of need in Hamilton. And that's why we've in fact, Councillor Clark is the person who has been pushing this particular initiative, because we just can't continue to be ignored by the orders of government that have more financial capacity to help with these problems. Look, mental health, opioid addictions, those things are the responsibility of provincial governments. We should not have to be trying to solve all of these problems on the property tax base. It's simply not sustainable. This budget alone, we increased our contributions to housing resources by 30% over last year. We're doing our bit, we're doing our part, but we can't keep going it alone. And yes, the Ontario budget the other day, a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, did have some improvements, but nowhere near meeting the need. And the Ontario big city mayors, they're pushing the government as well, because it's not just a Hamilton problem, as we've already identified. It's everywhere. We just can't go it alone. So this move is really to join other voices to say, we need help.
All right. Thank you so much, Andrea. That's Hamilton Mayor Andrea Horwath.
Thank you, Tess.